What would you do if you saw someone alone and looking like they'd lost all hope? Most of us might look away. We get busy. We get shy. But one man, he didn't just look. He acted, with nothing more than a simple lunch. And what happened next, well, it's a reminder that we never truly know the power of a single moment of connection. This is Ben. Ben was a simple man with a simple routine. He worked at a small print shop, and every Tuesday, without fail, he would treat himself to lunch at a cozy diner around the corner. He'd sit in the same booth, order the same sandwich, and watch the world go by outside the window. It was on one of these Tuesdays that he first noticed her. An elderly woman sitting alone at a table in the corner. She wasn't eating. She was just staring into a cup of coffee that had long gone cold. Her shoulders were slumped, and her eyes, they held a sadness so deep, it seemed to fill the entire room. Ben noticed her the next Tuesday, and the Tuesday after that, always the same. Alone, a silent statue of grief in the bustling diner. One Tuesday, something in Ben shifted. It wasn't a loud, heroic feeling. It was a quiet, persistent whisper in his heart. Go on, say something. He watched as the waitress came over to her table. He saw the woman look at the menu, then slowly shake her head, as if she couldn't afford it. Or perhaps, as if she'd simply forgotten how to be hungry. That was the moment. Ben called the waitress over. He whispered something, pointed to the woman's table, and handed the waitress some money. A few minutes later, the waitress walked over to the woman's table. She placed a warm, hearty bowl of soup and a fresh roll in front of her. The woman looked up, confused. I didn't order this, she said, her voice fragile. The waitress smiled gently and pointed towards Ben. It's from him. He says, everyone should have a hot lunch on a cold day. The woman looked across the diner. Her eyes met Ben's. He gave her a small, shy smile and a simple nod. For a long moment, she just stared. And then, a single tear traced a path down her wrinkled cheek. It wasn't a tear of sadness. It was a tear of being seen. She didn't say anything to him then. She just nodded back, a silent thank you passing between them. She ate the soup, slowly at first, then with a purpose Ben hadn't seen before. As she was leaving, she walked past his table. She stopped. She placed a hand gently on his shoulder. Her voice was barely a whisper. Thank you, she said. You have no idea what today is. You brought a little light into a very dark room. And then she was gone. Ben thought that was the end of it. A beautiful, fleeting moment of human kindness. He felt a warmth in his heart for the rest of the week. The following Tuesday, he went to the diner as usual. But the woman wasn't there. He felt a small pang of disappointment. He hoped she was okay. As he went to pay for his own lunch, the waitress stopped him. It's already taken care of, she said with a warm smile. What? By who? Ben asked, completely confused. The waitress handed him a small, sealed envelope. That woman from last week, she left this for you. She said to give it to you when you came in. Ben sat back down in his booth, his heart beating a little faster. He opened the envelope. Inside was a simple thank you card. But as he opened it, a small, old photograph slipped out. It was a picture of a young, handsome soldier, smiling brightly. He read the card. And as he read, his hands began to tremble. The card read, Young man, thank you for your kindness. You bought me lunch on the hardest day of my year. Ben stared at the photograph of the smiling young soldier. He looked at the empty seat across from him, and he understood. That simple bowl of soup, it wasn't just lunch. It was a message to a grieving mother that she was not forgotten, that her son was not forgotten. Ben sat there for a long time, holding the photograph. He thought he had just bought a stranger lunch, but he had done so much more. He had stepped into a story of profound loss, and for one moment, he had helped to lighten the load. We walk through our lives, surrounded by people, each carrying their own invisible weight. A story of loss, a story of pain, a story of a memory they can't let go of. Your small act of kindness, a smile, a door held open, a simple lunch. It might seem small to you, but to someone else, on the hardest day of their year, it might be the rope that keeps them from drowning. It might be the light in their dark room. Don't ever underestimate the power you hold. Your kindness is never, ever wasted. You just never know whose hero you might be with a simple act of seeing someone.